Let's go right ahead into the fifth one. Let me just check how many pages. 800. The will is the power. 800 pages. That's not that much, honestly. I'm scared. This book is big. My brain is small. I feel like I'm advancing nothing. Like I close it, and when I see what I've read... Harry actually is like so guarded. I think it's a little bit traumatic for a 15-year-old boy. This makes me feel very nervous for the future. I'm scared. Harry, sweetie, I'm gonna need you to lower your tone to Ron. Why are you shouting? Literally, look at this page. Okay, I would be so frustrated too. But like, is it their fault? I don't think he should be shouting at them. I think he should be shouting at Dumbledore. Okay, so Sirius is here, my baby. I love him so much. I just had a very invasive thought, and I can't stop thinking about it for some weird reason, and I want to stop thinking about it, but how do elves reproduce? Does a family decide that they want to have another elf and they want it to be their already grown elf's blood or something, and then they go to another house that has elves and then they have sex? What are they saying while they're having sex? Are they talking about their masters? Oh my god. This is so gross, but I thought about it right now and I can't stop. Harry is in a trial for using magic, and they don't believe him that he actually saw the Dementors. I don't know how to pronounce anything. I'm so stupid.
Dementor.
Like, they don't believe him that Harry saw the Dementors. Why don't they use, like, the potion so he can tell the truth? Why don't they do that? Instead of, like, having trials and shit, just, like, give them the potion and make them say the truth. I don't know if it was stated why that wasn't allowed somewhere in the previous book or something, but I would do that. Like, I mean, that makes the most sense. Oh my god! Now Ron has something for himself, and that's cute. I'm gonna read this very small phrase, very small sentence, so you can see what I mean. Ron dashed from the room, leaving Harry and Hermione alone. For some reason, Harry found he did not want to look at Hermione. Not talk to her is one thing. He didn't even want to look at her, honestly, same. I think Harry could be jealous of Hermione right now. Harry, you've had everything. He's had everything. He has a firebolt, money, the adventures, all the good adventures, the praise, the drama. He has everything. His whole life before Howard's was just, he didn't have anything. I don't know who I support, but it's not Harry. Like, no. Yeah, I support Ron and Hermione with this one. Harry, shut the fuck up. Let them have this. Let them have this. This is a little bit concerning. I'm gonna read you what I just read. I don't really know what happened to my microphone when I filmed that part of the video where I was quoting Miss Hermione, but I'm just gonna re-quote it right now while I'm editing because this is something important. You should hear this. So to give you context, they were talking about the prefects of each house, and this was at the Howard's Express. So they come back to Harry, and Hermione says this. "And that complete cow Pansy Parkinson," said Hermione viciously. "How she got to be a prefect when she's thicker than a concussed troll." I mean, I didn't know prefects had to be on the broccoli diet. You absolute piece of shit! If you think someone's ugly, well, someone is ugly. You can think that. Harry and Ron at some point in the first or the second, I think it's the second book, they say she's ugly. right? Which I think you're allowed to say. But when it's just about the weight, like nothing else, just the weight, you're just judging her by the weight and you're calling her a cow? What the fuck, Hermione? So I've never been spoiled with the end of The Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter or anything. But yesterday we were talking about that and I formulated my 3 theories. You guys cannot tell me if I'm wrong or if I'm right. First of all, I think that Harry could end up killing Voldemort. That's like the least interesting or like well thought, but that's like my first one. It's not the most likely in my head, it's just the first one that I thought about. Second, that Voldemort turns out to actually be a good person and Dumbledore being the bad guy or something like that. I don't even know. I believe J.K. Rowling capable of doing that to me. So this is bound to happen, okay? I know this will happen at some point. And I talked about this in the second video. Harry is gonna be bad for a while. Or either he has to choose to be bad or good. And he's gonna choose bad. That's how it ends. Harry becomes part of Lord Voldemort's movement. Something happens around that plot that Harry becomes bad. Well, in the first book, Snape turned out to actually be saving Harry and not trying to kill him. And I feel like that's gonna play a role also. Like towards the end, Snape is probably gonna save the day, but I will still hate him and I will still want him to die. Even if he saves the day and he saves Harry and whatever he does. I don't fucking care, that bitch ass. I hate him. Okay, but imagine if Harry was so sick of his life before Hogwarts that he just invented this whole thing. None of it is real. That's why everything happens to him. Like, what are the chances? This Umbridge bitch? Who the fuck does she think she is? Shut up. I'm gonna call her Umbrella. Okay, so this girl, Miss Umbrella, did not just give Harry 1 week of writing on his literal skin. No! 2 weeks. Bitch! I hate her. Okay, but like Harry has a cut on his hand that says, "I must not tell lies." And no one, literally not even a single teacher, has been like, "Oh, what's happened to your hand?" No one. Are you kidding me? Obviously not. This is fake. This Umbrella bitch. Are they about to kiss right now? I really like you, Harry. Oh my. No. Ron asks, "Well, how was it?" And Harry says, "Wet." I cannot stop hating on Hermione. Hermione's just like throwing nasty looks at Ron and Harry because they're talking about how Harry and Chang kissed, right? And she's just like, well, she's feeling a lot of things, like, I don't know, the whole Cedric dying thing and she can't work her feelings for Harry and shit. And I'm like, yeah, okay. I mean, that makes sense. But then she's like, Ron says, one person can't feel all that at once. They explode. And then she's just like, just because you've got the emotional range of a teaspoon doesn't mean we all have, said Hermione nastily. I see what's happening here. Harry is getting like possessed by Voldemort. So at the moment, the book is depressing me, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to read it slowly. I'm trying to read 100 pages every day, only because I am afraid of the end. I don't want it to end. Dumbledore is kind of being an ass. Harry is just having problems all around it. Like, Umbrella is just bitch, psycho. I don't even hate Malfunction as much in this book because he's like not even here anyway. By the way, that just happened. I forgot to talk about it, but they were in the coffee shop. Harry was like, I have to meet Hermione in the Three Broomsticks. And then She started crying. Also because of Cedric. I don't know what's gonna happen with her. It's just kind of weird. So Hermione is telling Harry how he should have handled the Chang situation. And she's like, and it might have been a good idea to mention... Why am I trying to talk like Emma Watson? That didn't even sound like Emma Watson whatsoever. But I did try something there with my mouth. And it might have been a good idea to mention how ugly you think I am. And then Harry says, but I don't think you're ugly. I do not approve of that, Harry. Harry, you do not fancy Miss Granger. If Harry ever fancies Hermione, bitch, you know, that's what I'm gonna be doing. I can't wait for Umbrella to die. She's gotta die, right? If she doesn't die, I'm gonna be so mad. We're on the 5th book. It's time to be killing the bad one. I'm not doing fine. Malfunction is just... He's shit. He's ass. He's everything wrong with the planet, but Umbrella is just... It's getting there. She's getting to that point right now, and I'm so tired of her. I am very scared because Harry is looking at Snape's memories right now, and I wouldn't have done that, honestly. Harry, you're a little bit dumb. This scene is a little bit bad, but I'ma just keep in mind that I hate Snape with everything that I own. Okay? We all hate Snape, people. Okay, Snape. You bitch! I don't need help from filthy little mudbloods like her. You bitch! I don't know why I ever, for a fraction of a second, felt even sorry for you. You stupid little... I kinda stan Lily Potter right now. Evans, sorry. Before Potter. I stan Lily Evans. I am a huge fan of her. I love how Chang and Harry don't even have a solid relationship, but it is already toxic. Sirius is dead? I don't believe it. I don't know if I should cry. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. No. No. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. This Beatrix bitch. Her fucking name. Ooh. I could just... Sirius just died. Seriously. Seriously died. What the fuck is his name? Sirius Black. Sirius Black can get it. He's my new crush. He speaks so sexy. Look, this is a voice that I picture Black in.
How y'all doing?
I am in love with Black right now. He is very attractive in my head. So you're telling me Black is not gonna be with Harry? But I thought Harry was gonna have a family now. First of all, Black is just amazing, beautiful, gorgeous, sexy. Okay, so Sirius is here, my baby. I love him so much. It's so sad. It's so sad. Why do I make... Why am I making this funny? Why no tears coming out of my fucking eyes? I am crying! This was not what I was expecting when I said that something important had to happen in the 5th book. And I did not end up liking Hermione. And I'm just crying. Okay, I am listening now to the big reveal. Dumbledore has been talking about why Voldemort tried to kill him, like, for 10 pages now. He hasn't even said the reason why it happened. And now it's the big reveal. We're about to read it. I mean, I'm about to read it. Malfunction is just malfunctioning as usual. I cannot believe Sirius actually died. I cannot believe Harry will kill Voldemort because there's no way around it. He's not gonna be the victim. Mark my words. I am depressed after that. This book was so sad. Like, literally all the time was painful. The first 3 books are like good. They end and you're happy. You're like happy to continue and like exciting. You end this, okay, you end the 4th one and you're like, I'm depressed, but there were some exciting things about the book. There were some woohoo, like the tournament was like, I don't know, it was exciting. But then this one, it's sad. Everything is bad, okay, for Harry. It's all bad. Snape is just like shit. Malfunction is just shit. Umbrella is just shit. Voldemort, then Dumbledore also. I was like, why are you acting so bad? And then Cho, and then Hermione. Well, we all know about Hermione and why I hate her. Everything is like so sad. I'm gonna give this book actually 3 stars. I'm gonna put this book at the bottom of my list because it's good. It didn't excite me a lot when I was reading it. And it was thick also. Like, it was the thickest one, so I must like say that it was probably too big for what it was. So I'm just gonna put this back and read the next one, but yeah, I'm gonna give this one 3 stars.